Caps win 3-1 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And that game was nuts. That game was nuts. I'm not over the end of that game. In case you were worried, my Pens fan pastor and his 2 teenage boys, who are the worst, decided to go and watch the game at home so that mom could watch Jesus Christ Superstar, which goes to show how cool my pastor is. So I was watching that at home and not with the Pens fan family. Hooray. It would have been fun though. Let's start things out here because that game was nuts. Ready? Goal by goal. 23 seconds into the first period, Alexander Ovechkin has a huge scoring chance that Matt Murray stops with his left pad. It was a great stop. It really was. But it was nice to see the Caps really come out of the gate on all cylinders, and they kept it up. It was awesome. 6 minutes and 25 seconds into the first period, a textbook play from John Carlson on an outlet pass to Andrei Burakovsky, who carries it through the neutral zone. Sweet saucer pass over to TJ Oshie, who goes 5-hole on Matt Murray. Whoo, 1-0. Okay, let's do it. Not 20 seconds later, Chandler Stevenson goes off for hooking Riley Sheehan. Sheehan? Don't know. Do I look like I care? And a trend begins. Nothing else happens for the rest of the first period. But then the second period, almost exactly 50% of the second period was spent by the Washington Capitals on a penalty kill against the best power play in the league. Can we not? Guys, let's not, okay? But they killed all of them, including the 5-on-3. Are you ready for this list? I'm going to read the box score to you. Okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds into the second period, Carl Hagelin goes off 2 minutes for tripping Nicholas Backstrom. Don't touch Papa, Carl. Swedes, man. But then it goes like this. 2-minute bench penalty for too many men on the ice served by Brett Connolly. Matt Niskanen, not 1 minute later, 2 minutes for delaying the game. That was dumb, too. He just lifted it right on out and into the netting. That was dumb, Niski. 11:38 into the second period, Tom Wilson, 2 minutes for tripping Evgeny Malkin, which I thought was a little bit of a dive, but I think I'm biased. And we will talk a little bit more about Evgeny Malkin a little bit later, because I just said the other day that I could never hate Evgeny Malkin. Guess what? I was wrong. Tom Wilson, 2 minutes for tripping Evgeny Malkin. Devontae Smith-Pelly, 2 minutes for roughing Patrick Hornquist. By the way, remember how I said that I don't hate individual hockeys? I hate that one. The reason Devontae Smith-Pelly felt that he needed to rough Patrick Hornquist was because Patrick Hornquist cross-checked Michael Kempney in the face. Seriously? Not the face, Hornquist. Of course, Hornquist also went off for 2 minutes for slashing Devontae Smith-Pelly, so coincidental minors. At 15:08 into the second period, Alex Ovechkin goes off 2 minutes for slashing Zach Aston Reese. But additionally, that was definitely a slash. Ovi, that was a slash, and you should feel bad. Go sit in the box and think about what you've done. And then Zach Aston Reese, again, went off 2 minutes for hooking JJ. Don't hook JJ, okay? Seriously, look at this. Look at the box score. Look at those penalties. Look at this. This is crazy. Best power play in the league, guys. How about if we don't? But, mwah. Little lipstick print there for sweet Dima. Tom Wilson comes out of the box, and Dmitry Orlov grabs an elevated clear out of the air and takes off to the races. He's got Tom on the other side of him. He could have passed, but he didn't. Instead, he takes the shot, and let me tell you, Dima only knows how to score sexy goals. Damn. That's a career high 10 goals this year for Dima. There are so many guys on this team who have career highs. Lars Eller, career high in points. John Carlson, career high in points. Tom Wilson actually doubled tonight his goal total from last year, which we will talk about next. Because 23 seconds into the third period, 23 seconds, Matt Niskanen throws one in from the point that Tom has his back to Matt Murray. Moves the blade of his stick, and the puck goes up the shaft, over his shoulder, and behind him. I feel bad for Matt Murray. That was going in. That was physics or magic. And then the game went crazy. The Caps, I feel, laid back a little bit, which was a bad choice because Patrick Hornquist scored himself a little goal. You know, he's just up there in the crease, smacking people around, shoving his stick under Gruby's mask and into his neck. How about if you don't? How about if you don't? Been pushing and shoving and cross-checking with Brooks Orpik all night, and Gruby finally has enough and punches him in the chest, which tattooed that on the back of my eyelids. Philip Grubauer punching Patrick Hornquist right in the chest. But this is the point at which the game goes absolutely nuts, and the Pittsburgh Penguins have a complete meltdown. Hornquist finally goes off 2 minutes for slashing Brooks Orpik, and the Pittsburgh Penguins lose their goddamn minds. They just got really pissed off and did some illegal shit that wasn't cool. I have learned twice over this season that you cannot move a downed stick. That's against the rules. Ovi's done it twice and got himself a penalty both times. Okay, that's against the rules. Don't move a downed stick. Evgeny Malkin. Especially, do not pick up a downed stick and fling it upon the Capitals bench and hit beautiful werewolf coach Lane Lambert. That's against the rules. No. Not appropriate. If I wasn't so angry, I would want to be like, listen, Gino Sweetie, I understand that your body was frustrated and we need to sit down and find a different way to handle that. That is an inappropriate way to deal with our emotions, Malkin. Okay? TJ Oshie takes offense to this in a sanctioned by hockey way to deal with our emotions. Also inappropriate in real life, the punching. And Malkin ends up with 4 minutes for throwing the down stick and then roughing TJ Oshie. And then he loses his mind again and decides to come at the refs about it. Yikes. And gets himself thrown out of the game. Bye, bitch. Dosvidanya. The Caps end up with a 5-on-3 that they can't convert on, but it was only about 45 seconds long and still win 3-1. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But the best moments of this game, Philip Grubauer was a revelation. Absolute armed robbery. Burgled Sidney Crosby point blank with the glove. That and punching Patrick Hornquist in the chest, just plaster them on my wall. Can I figure out how to project them holographically, like back here somewhere? Like maybe like right there, over Matt Niskanen. Takeaways from this game. I think Gruby has put forward an extremely compelling case as to why he maybe should be starting the playoffs. I am always a proponent of ride the hot hands, and nobody's got hotter hands in the league right now. So perhaps, I believe I said that I wanted them to play better than they did against the Carolina Hurricanes. I would say that they played better. Coming up next, we have the Blues. I don't have a scouting report on the Blues in front of me. I think that it would be in the Caps' best interest to continue to play the way we know that they can play, rather than laying back on their Metro Division title. I would like to see them out there playing more like they did tonight than they did against the Carolina Hurricanes. I know it's going to be tough on the second half of the back-to-back. I think they can do it. So this has been Kate, your salty Caps fan. I'll see you after the Blues game. Bye! Quick aside, I'm experimenting with the lighting. Is this distracting? I don't know. I feel like you can see my stuff better. I don't know. Help me out. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.